How does a place known as one of the safest countries in the world suddenly become the scene of mass violence? Australia isn't supposed to have moments like this. Strict gun laws, low violent crime, a culture built on safety and trust. And yet, yesterday, that illusion shattered on one of the most famous beaches on earth, Bondi Beach, a place associated with sunshine, families, tourists, and calm evenings by the water. On this night, hundreds of people had gathered peacefully. Laughter, music, children playing in the sand. No one sensed danger, and that's the most unsettling part. Just before 7 p.m., the sounds began. At first, people didn't react. Loud pops, confusion. Some thought it was fireworks, others hesitated, trying to make sense of what they were hearing. Then reality hit. Gunfire. 2 attackers opened fire from an elevated position overlooking the crowd. In seconds, celebration turned to chaos. Screams replaced laughter. Parents grabbed children. People ran without knowing where to run. Bondi Beach, a global symbol of calm, became a place of terror. People scattered in every direction. Some fell, others hid behind trees, cars, anything that offered cover. Shoes were abandoned. Phones dropped. Survival instincts took over. Emergency calls flooded in. Sirens followed. When police and paramedics arrived, the scene was already devastating. Multiple people lay wounded. Others were unresponsive. First responders moved rapidly, trying to save as many lives as possible. By the end of it, at least 15 people were dead. Dozens more were injured. They were ordinary people, families, elders, children, people who had come for a peaceful evening by the sea. Authorities later confirmed the attackers were related, a father and son. The incident was declared an act of terrorism driven by hate. One attacker was shot and killed by police at the scene. The other was critically wounded and taken into custody. But before police could fully stop the threat, something unexpected happened. A bystander noticed one of the attackers reloading. Without hesitation, he ran toward the gunman. He tackled him. He was shot during the struggle, but survived. His actions are now credited with preventing even more loss of life. In the middle of horror, a stranger chose courage. As night fell, Bondi Beach went silent. Families waited for news. Hospitals filled. Loved ones searched desperately for answers. Across Australia, people watched in disbelief, struggling to understand how this could happen here. By morning, the beach was covered in flowers and candles. Strangers hugged strangers. Vigils formed, the country mourned. The Prime Minister addressed the nation, calling the attack an act of pure evil. World leaders sent messages of support. Communities stood together in grief. Bondi Beach will reopen. People will return, but not unchanged. This wasn't just a crime. It was a rupture in the sense of safety Australians take for granted. A reminder that violence doesn't respect borders or reputations. And yet, it also revealed something else. In a moment of fear, ordinary people showed extraordinary courage. A peaceful evening was stolen, lives were lost, but bravery rose where terror tried to take over. And Australia will never forget the night Bondi Beach changed forever.